Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. I enjoy doing these, so I might do them a little bit more often than I have been doing them. Especially since I've been recording a lot over the past week or so anyway, with my dad coming over and the festival and the mishaps in Munich. I shall never forget what happened in Munich. First day, the 1st of June. June already, that's absolutely fucking insane. And yeah, Jeannie's gone away to Frankfurt for the weekend until Monday afternoon. So I've got the weekend to myself, just me and the cat. And I thought I'd just do one of these sort of like follow my weekend type vlogs that primarily people in the beauty side of YouTube do and that sort of stuff. But yeah, nothing special, no bells or whistles or anything like that, just a simple vlog really. Just come back in from doing a bit of food shopping, even though I had quite a bit of food in already, so I didn't really have to pick up too much. But there's some frozen stuff and fridge stuff, and it's really warm, so I should probably be putting that away right now. But yeah, I just thought I'd start this video, and when I've put the shopping away, I'm going to be doing a beer review, which is the Hoada from Yankee Unterkraut and Isar Kindle. So looking forward to trying that one. And yeah, let's see what happens this weekend. So I just did my review of this little beauty. Went on for about 14 minutes, but I'm not going to be editing videos anymore because it just takes way too much time, and I think people would much prefer me just talking and leaving all the fuck-ups in. Unless I majorly mess up, then I'm going to reshoot a video and stuff like that. But yeah, beautiful beer really is. I mean, the best, it's coming up towards the best before date, which is the 5th of the 7th 2017, which is the 5th of July. And you know what, such powerful hop characters in this. I'm not usually the biggest fan of black IPAs, but this is just wonderful. I mean, look at that. It almost looks like, now I mean, of course, didn't pick up on this at all when I was doing a review, but it's got like this sort of like a chocolate milkshake look to it. Beautiful stuff. Fantastic stuff. So, yeah, you know what? I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I'm going to go cook. See you in a bit, guys. So, cook my food. I've ate a little bit of it. And it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like, before I started cooking it, I was like in the mood all day to do something like this. But then I come back from shopping and I find out that we don't have one of the ingredients that we need, so I use pasta instead. I was initially going to use like a little grains of wheat, cook it like rice, but it's a bit more fluffier and that sort of thing, and it's got a nicer texture and stuff like that. But we didn't have any, so I substituted it with pasta, and I've just been, well, that's what it is. It's basically pasta, chicken, spring onion, and then some frozen veggies in like a creamy sauce, which that would have been really nice with wheat. Just something nice and light because it's a bit warm outside. But when I got around to eating it, I was like, So, I mean, I've got loads of chicken left over, so I can snack that tonight or do something with it. Just got to make sure I put it in the fridge so it doesn't spoil, because that's the last thing I need, food poisoning. Yeah, so it's really friggin' warm. Jeannie's friends have just invited me to go swimming with them, but I've just come back from the shop because I wanted to buy a big bottle of Pepsi, chill it down in the fridge, so I've got something nice and refreshing to drink every now and then. And I've come back in and I'm like, I just cannot be arsed leaving the apartment for the rest of the day. And yeah, I've finally decided to bring the fan upstairs, so that's going to hopefully cool me down considerably, because look at that, that's nasty. Yeah, it's just a really chill day today, or chill evening I should say. Not sure what else I'll capture, but if I decide it, you'll see it. Blah, 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 blah. Don't know if you can see this good on camera, but that is absolutely caked in dust right now because it's been in the basement for essentially a year. But I don't care because this feels so damn glorious right now. And you know what makes it even better? One of these. Oh, it feels so good. Seriously, that is the best thing ever right now. I'm just going to sit here for the rest of the night, I think. So I was talking with Jeannie before she left for Frankfurt, and I was saying to her, I think while you're away, I might have a little bit of a day trip to another city, because I can pick up a Bavaria ticket for €25, and that will take me to pretty much anywhere in Bavaria. And it's not just a ticket for the train between cities, but I can use it on trams, the underground systems, on the buses. So it's a really economical way of seeing this part of Germany, and I'm sure other parts of Germany have their different sort of tickets in the different regions and that sort of thing. The only thing is, I'm torn between two places where I want to go right now. It's either Munich or Bamberg. Now, I know I've got history, very recent history of Munich, but I would like to actually see that city properly, and there is a bottle shop that I want to visit as well. But Bamberg, you know, Schlenkerla Rauchbier, fresh, hello, that would be absolutely phenomenal. And of course, there's a bottle shop called the Beery, which seems to have a really nice range. Even though I won't be spending too much tomorrow anyway, so that could work against me and ruin my trip when I'm like, oh, I want this and I want that, I want this, I want that. Plus, I still need to potentially go to Beretta this weekend to see if they've got any of the festival beers, so I need money for that as well. So yeah, I'm a little bit conflicted right now. Munich is such a straightforward journey. I've done it a few times now, but I have the history. Bamberg is somewhere new, and it's Schlenkerla that I want to try fresh. But it's like almost, well, it is double the journey of Munich, and I don't know if I can be arsed with that. So I'm probably not going to decide until I leave the apartment tomorrow where I want to go. A lot of people have real issues and problems, and the biggest thing for me right now is not the fact that my beautiful girlfriend is away for the weekend. It's the fact that I don't know where to go tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a relaxing evening so far. Not too sure if I'll get any footage today. If so, you'll be seeing it next. And yeah, speaking of Augustina, well, Munich, I've got an Augustina in the fridge, so I think I'm going to crack that open and just kick back some more, maybe watch some YouTube. Welcome to the tedium that is my life. Alright guys, yeah, I was in a little bit of a panic then. I'm currently at Freising, so I got the train from Regensburg direct to Munich. But because people are fucking stupid and don't know how to operate fucking ticket machines, I just had to run onto the train. And I can't remember if you can actually buy tickets on the train, and I didn't want to get fined, so I was like, my arse was clenched. I probably could have got away with not buying a ticket because no one was coming round. But you know, I've had such terrible luck going to Munich recently that I wasn't going to risk it. So I got off at Freising, went bought my ticket, €25. It's still worth it, even though I'm 20 minutes away from Munich now, because I can again use it on the public transport there. But yeah, so luckily my train's going to be in about 15 minutes, so I don't have to wait that long. Considering that I was supposed to be heading off a lot earlier than I was, mainly last night. For some reason, I was like, do you know what? I don't know if I can be arsed going anywhere this weekend. So I stayed up a little bit longer than I should have, drank a few more beers than I should have, and then woke up at like 10:30. And then I woke up thinking, no, I still want to go to Munich. I mean, it's partly my fault because I left it so late to just head off to the train station. But yeah, thankfully it's cooled down a bit. Sky's still blue, but there's some nice cloud coverage, so I'm looking forward to potential rain. And yeah, got my ticket, brought along a bottle of Augustina, but I didn't have a bottle opener, and I didn't want to stand on the train and open it in front of people, because that's just, who wants to see that? Plus, if I broke my tooth then, yeah, they've got a good show. So yeah, just gonna sit around, wait a little bit, enjoy my beer, and relax a little. Here in Freising, gonna be in Munich soon, and yeah, let's see what happens next. See you guys later. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm in Munich now, and I'm actually at I got off at the underground at the stop that I'm supposed to, according to these directions that I printed off. And it's a lovely little area. Let me just swing you around a bit. Lovely little centralised area. So yeah, I didn't really want to film getting off at the station and going in the underground and stuff like that, because there was just so many people. It's really packed today, and it seems like it's been raining, and it's really cool right now. So I think I made the right choice by coming to Munich, and yeah, so I just need to get myself familiarised, find the street that I have to go down, and I should be at the Biervana in 10 minutes maybe, although it's probably going to take me about half an hour, because my sense of direction is absolutely terrible. I'm just going to have a little bit of a walk around here, chill out a bit. There's no rush for me to go there. I mean, I've got here all day and I've really got nothing else planned, to be honest. But yeah, lovely little what's the word I'm looking for? A residential area. And yeah, it'd be nice to live here, but it's damn expensive compared to other cities, Munich. I might be able to get some footage in Biervana. I'm not too sure. I'll see how many people are in there. I mean, I'm just about getting used to talking to you guys while I'm in the street, and it helps that you're in a foreign country, even though about 95% of people are taught English, either American English or British English in German. So, you know, if you ever get lost when you visit Germany, don't be afraid to talk to people. All you have to do, the first sentence, and this sentence helps me a hell of a lot, is say, "Sprechen Sie Englisch, bitte?" And 9 times out of 10, you'll at least be able to get your point across and get the help that you need. And yeah, so yeah, waffling on already. See you guys in a bit. Already off to a great start. Get off at the right area, but I end up walking in the completely wrong direction. Thankfully there was a nice post lady who managed to tell me that I was going the wrong way. So yeah, it should be quite easy to find now, he says. Yeah, if you ever travel with me, if you ever weirdly find yourself travelling with me, make sure you already know where you're going beforehand, because I'm no help whatsoever. Anyway, see you guys in a bit. Well, I have to say that that was a lovely little shop. Fantastic selection once again. Tell you what, I've bought some phenomenal beer, and a lot of beers that I've wanted to try for quite a while. So yeah, that was Getränke Oase or something along those lines. The links are down below. And yeah, again, it was a small little place. I didn't want to really get the camera out like in Biervana. And yeah, I was very surprised at the selection there. Got a beer that I have never thought I'd be able to try. I don't think it's at its freshest, but I'm sure it's still going to be absolutely wonderful. So it's now pretty much 4:30 in the afternoon. I was like planning on staying till like 7 o'clock and then going home, but I don't know, not really in the mood to stay longer. So there's one more place that I'm going to have a look at. I've got like 10 euros to play with, but I wanted to save most of that for Beretta this weekend, but because I wanted to buy the festival ale from this year's craft beer festival. That's even if they've got it in bottles in the shop, and if I do, that'll probably be the only thing I'll be able to buy. Yeah, I've spent a little bit on a beer this weekend, but it's going to last me the whole weekend, and there are a few beers that I can put away for a while, so I've got some good reviews to be recorded. And yeah, I don't think I'll be picking anything up from this place, but I'm going to have a look anyway. It's especially at the like international selection. It's a department store. It's where I picked up the Crew Republic beers, so I didn't have really much chance to have a look properly because I was running low on time, but time's on my side and my next train is in about an hour or so, so I've got some time to kill. But yeah, it's been a lovely day here in Munich. Been lovely and cool. I mean, it's had its really hot moments, but yeah, nothing like when it was back in Regensburg this morning, although it could be exactly like this back home. But yeah, it's been a nice day. My feet are absolutely killing me though, and yeah, I'm about ready to go home, so I'm just going to have a quick look in here and then I will see what I film next. So as you saw, that was a nice little selection of beers. I mean, they've got stuff like Fuller's, Samuel Smith, a few German brewers as well. And yeah, a really nice international section with some macro lagers that I've never seen in person before. But I didn't buy anything. There wasn't anything there that really tickled me, to be honest. And stuff like that I can quite easily get hold of at some point, just cross the road. So yeah, I think I am going to head back now, back to Regensburg. My feet are absolutely killing me right now because these shoes and this heat. So yeah, it's been a lovely little day out, and I shall see you on the train. Alright, so yeah, I'm back from, you could hear the train in the background, back from Munich now. It is 7:10 in the evening. So friggin' warm back here in Regensburg. I wish I was back in Munich just for the cool weather, to be honest. So I've just been transferring the footage from today onto my computer and that sort of thing, and I thought I would go through the beers that I picked up today. And yeah, quite a few surprises in there, for me personally anyway. Let's have a look at the beers. Alright, so these beers were bought from Biervana, which was the main shop that I wanted to check out in Munich. So picked up 6 beers, a 6-pack of beers. So first up from the Getränke brewery, we've got the Doppel Alt, which I'm guessing is something along the lines of like a Doppelbock Alt beer or a double strength Alt beer or something along those lines. Could be absolutely off with that one. They had quite a few beers from this brewery and I've wanted to check them out for a while. And this one just sounded really interesting to me. So 7% beer there. Next up is another Yankee und Kraut beer that I've not seen. But I remember Max talking to me about this one, and this is the Transfusion, which I'm not entirely sure what style of beer that is either. So I'm guessing maybe something along the lines of maybe an IPA. But then again, it's only coming in at 4.4, so it could be a session IPA. It might not even be an IPA at all. I'll have to look on Untapped for those two. Next up is a can from Frau Gruber. And there is the Yeast is King IPA. Love the design on the can. It's one of the stick-on labels. And yeah, so I thought I'd give them a look. This one is from Buddelship from Hamburg, and this is the Great Escape IPA, which I believe and hope is the interpretation of a New England style IPA, because I've rarely got not that much access to New England style beers, and yeah, saw this one and thought I'd give it a try. Next up, got another beer from Himburg's Braukunstkeller, and this is his Pepper Pils, which is a Pilsner brewed with pepper, if the name didn't give it away already. Just sounds so interesting, and I do love a good pepper. He uses Rosa pepper. Is that rose pepper or red pepper? I'm not too sure what type of pepper that is. 4.8%, and yeah, very excited to try that one. And who needed to go to Bamberg when I can bring Bamberg back with me? Picked up a bottle of the Schlenkerla Doppelbock, which I'm really excited to try. What was this? 8% ABV. So yeah, very happy to find one of those, even though I'm just about 2 hours away from Bamberg. And of course, picked up a Biervana glass, which is really nice, and hot has just nearly destroyed the toaster. Got some nice little swag as well, some like leaflets from breweries and some stickers, and yeah, well impressed with this Biervana sticker. Like I said, when I'd come out of the lovely little shop, very, very small and intimate, but such a varied selection of stuff, and the prices were pretty damn good, to be honest. So that's the first part of my haul, and the next one is coming up right now. So don't jump on the table, there's glass bottles everywhere. Don't jump on the table, you arsehole. So the next 4 beers were bought from Getränke Oase, I believe that's what it's called. I'll be putting the links down below to those guys, and of course Biervana in the description. And this was like sort of on the, it was almost like a sort of off license. It reminds me of a shop in Manchester, which I think was called the Off License or something like that. It was downstairs underneath a bar, I believe. I don't know if it's still there anymore. But yeah, of course I had like the traditional regular stuff, you know, stuff like Augustina and all the, you know, the bigger beers. But it had a really genuinely surprising range of German craft beer and international beers. So I saw this and I was like, I have to have it. Please excuse my shaky hands. But yeah, saw this and thought, I've got to pick up a bottle of this. I've wanted to try this for such a long time. It's the Fasten beer from Schlenkerla. So looking forward to that. Picked up a can of Highwire Grapefruit from Magic Rock, which is, you know, very excited to try that as well. I know that's really easy to get hold of. God, I'm so shaky for some reason. There we go. I know this is quite easy to get hold of back in the UK and probably a little bit cheaper. But yeah, I saw it, and you know I love my grapefruit infused beers. So decided to pick it up, and you know it wasn't too expensive. Then I picked up another can from Frau Gruber, and this is the 24/7 unfiltered Hellas beer. So looking forward to trying that. You know, I love Hellas beers, I love Pilsners, I love these styles, and I hope that this hasn't been played around with too much. But again, lovely design on the can. And probably my find of the day, and I was so excited to see this. We have Stig Baguette's Amazing Haze IPA. Heard so many amazing things about this beer, and I thought I would never ever get to try it. But they actually had a Stig Baguette's beer. I keep saying baguettes. Stig Baguette's beers in Biervana as well, but they didn't have this one. And yeah, I was just have to have it. Yeah, so it's probably not exactly the most freshest, but yeah, it's a beer that I've wanted to try, and I think pretty much all my good friends here on BeerTube from back in the UK have drank this beer, so I could finally be part of that little gang. So yeah, all in all, I'm really quite impressed with that little beer haul. I did not expect to pick up these beers. I expected to pick up a few and maybe have a nice few surprises. But this and this as well, yeah, very excited to get some New England IPA action. And yeah, both shops absolutely fantastic. The guys who worked at both of them, fantastic. Links are down below. If you're ever in Munich, give them a try, look them up. And yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy these beers. So I haven't eaten all day, so I'm gonna make myself some food in a little bit. I might get started on the editing of this video, that sort of thing. And later on tonight I've got a hangout, so I'd be interested to see if anybody will pop on for that. So I'm hungry, and you know what? I'm in the mood for a beer. So I'm giving my new Biervana glass a twist. Beautiful looking glass. I love that thick stem. I just done a beer review of Crew Republic's In Your Face, which I picked up last week when I was first in Munich. We won't go there. They've got it on the back like it's really aggressively hopped and like hoppy beer. With an IBU count of 70 as well. I didn't really get that, but a great interpretation of a West Coast style IPA. And it had that like garlicky, oniony flavour, like savoury edge to it that was really nice. And at 6.8% it was disastrously drinkable. So yeah, definitely the perfect antidote after today, after all that travelling and all the chafing and all the blistered feet. And yeah, I'm really starting to get hungry, so I need to cook some food. Cheers. So, don't know why I keep waving at the start of these little clips, but just about to get the hangout underway, which if I remember I'll put the links down below. And yeah, I've just reviewed what has been an absolute joy of a beer that I picked up today from Biervana. And it's the Frau Gruber Yeast is King. Beautiful stuff. Lovely berry tones in there. It reminded me of a much more refined and tastier version of Siren's VIPA. It's weird how drinking a beer like this can take you back to your childhood. It's like soda pops, Ribena, Vimto, all those sorts of things. Absolutely wonderful stuff. So if you get the opportunity to try this beer, do yourselves a favour and check it out. So yeah, I'm about to start the hangout. I'll probably film a few clips here and there, but if not, you'll probably see me tomorrow morning, maybe feeling a little bit rough. See you guys later.
He's listening to Frozen because he's moving around a little bit. He's fidgeting. You're a fidgeter. Come back up.
Morning guys, it's now 11 AM on Saturday morning and we finished our hangout at about 6:30, 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit. Well, I didn't get to bed till about 6 o'clock this morning and I've been up for an hour, so it was like the world's best power nap. I feel absolutely fantastic. So just about to, apologies about this awkward angle, you just sat on the little shelf underneath my cupboard. Gonna have myself some breakfast. Got myself a nice cup of coffee. I love coffee. And gonna fry myself off some sausages. Nürnberger bratwurst. Looking forward to those. I need something a little bit greasy inside me. That's what she said. Yeah, last night was really fun, as it always is when I do the hangouts. I will, if I remember to, links will be included in the description. But we had Brett from Beardy Beer Reviews, Jake from Jaco Beer, then we had Paul from PA Brew News, Craig from Kent Beer Reviews, Rod from Rod J Beer Ventures, and we had a couple of new guys coming into the chat. We had Jamie from Basement Beer Reviews over in Canada, and Wolfgang from Katzenfett over in Austria. So it's nice to get, you know, people who we've not had in before and have talked to through like Facebook and comments and that sort of thing. That's what I love about this sort of stuff. So yeah, we had a really good time. Yeah, I drank, well actually I was quite sensible with my beers, but yeah, the beers that I've got now probably shouldn't just be used for hangouts, so I'm probably going to be doing reviews like I did last night actually, because I was having some technical difficulties with Google Plus. So it was like, well, apparently I'm muted now and I can't unmute myself. Let's make a beer review, and I did. I had a really good selection of beers last night. So yeah, gonna fry off some of these, have them in some muffins, and then I think today I'm expecting a package for Jeannie, so I won't be leaving the apartment anytime soon. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna actually start editing this video together and uploading some videos to the channel. And yeah, who knows what's going to happen today, because I've done pretty much all of what I wanted to do this weekend, even before the weekend started. So yeah, I'll think of something to do to occupy my time. Anyway, the oil's getting hot and I'm getting hungry, So, see you guys in a little bit. It's the small things in life. Morning, guys. It's now Sunday. Well, I say morning, it's just about to turn 12 o'clock on Sunday. So, I can't remember what the last thing I filmed yesterday was. Did my hangout last night. Got a few beers reviewed as well. Although I thought I'd broke my phone again. Because where I record, it's just like a little shelf under a cupboard. And it's the only place that it's a really good angle and that sort of thing. So I was about to do it, and then the phone fell onto a plate which had like a little bit of water in it. So the phone was like almost submerged. So I was like, shit. So I took it out because, you know, what I pretty much just woke up, so apologies. You know, that would be the ice on the fucking cake, wouldn't it? You know, go for all that rigmarole, losing my phone, and then bring it back and it gets friggin' water damaged, but it seems to be working fine. Got a few beers reviewed. Did my hangout again last night, went till about 6:30, something like that. And yeah, slept for a few hours. I'm awake now, so I'm gonna have some breakfast, finish off those sausages. But yeah, last night, horrific attack in London again, and it just makes you think, like, when is this madness gonna fucking stop? You know, I hate this whole like our hug a chav mentality that we have, where it's like, oh, we should care for each other, we should be compassionate, blah blah blah. I think it's a little bit late for that. The shit that we have caused here in the West, and we are reaping what we sow. But at the same time, no one wants to do anything about it. And people say, oh, we've got to be resilient, we've got to carry on and do what we did normally. What? Just ignore the problem and just not talk about it, not even have discussions. You know, you can't even have say something about a situation like this without someone getting on their high horse or instantly labelling you something that ends in ist. You're either an ist or an ist, ist, bigoted ist. You know, we can't even have a discussion about these real problems without people like throwing labels around and throwing accusations around. You know, and then we've got this whole like, oh, you can't say that, that's racist, and like with regards to like Islamic terror, and it's like, no, it's not racist. It's got nothing to do with race. Race and religion are two completely separate things. Stop blurring the lines so you can make yourself look good. Stop virtue signalling. But yeah, there's massive problems, but you can't talk about it without someone coming along and going, oh, you can't say that. It's like, you can. It doesn't matter how outrageous, how offensive, how insensitive it is. It doesn't matter how beautiful it is. You have the right to exercise your free speech. So do it. Don't hide behind these things. Don't be afraid to be called something like that. I mean, if you're a racist piece of shit, I'm going to call you a racist piece of shit. But I'm at least going to respect you a little bit more than someone who backs down and doesn't follow through with their convictions in terms of discourse. You know, I condemn anyone who goes out and retaliates by like, oh, let's bomb a mosque. That's fucking stupid. You're going to hurt innocent people who have nothing to do with the batshit crazy ideal. Well, Islam, all religion to me is, what's the word I'm looking for? All religion is toxic. But we've got a problem, and people need to talk about it. And you know what? I say this quite a lot recently. Political correctness is literally killing our children. So I'm not too sure about the full details of the attack last night. I think it's now 7 people dead. And you know what? A big respect to the forces who reacted in such a good, quick time. This could have been an absolutely horrific event. It's horrific as it is, but yeah, we've got some good people out there. And but no, apparently we've got to hate the police now as well, because police brutality, blah 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 blah. It's like, give me a fucking break. Oh, yeah. Anyway, of course, I would have to be having this spiel when I'm looking at my worst. Like, look how greasy that hair is, man. It's just like, it's so warm, but it's cooled down a bit, and it was raining last night, so yeah, it should cool down quite considerably. So yeah, hope anyone watching this was not affected by what happened in London. I hope everyone's safe. Yeah, just can we at least allow people to talk about this sort of stuff? I just don't get it. I just don't get this world at all. I'm not a patriot by any stretch. I don't subscribe to that mentality. I mean, you could be proud of your country, that's perfectly fine, but you shouldn't have to be like proud of your country, if that makes sense. But what I'm seeing happening, and that's the thing, because what happened in London and the people who got killed and injured, that could have been friends of mine, that could have been family. So, yeah, I mean, it's very sad what's happening in places like Syria. But to me, my family and friends are much more important. And Manchester, my cousin could have been there because that's the sort of music that she likes. Friends of mine could have been there. Other family members could have been there. I've got family in London, well, more Essex area, but they work in London. And there's people here on BeerTube who are based here in London. So, of course, I'm going to be much more affected by that. But I don't know. It's all our own wrongdoing. We're reaping what we sow. But why can't we even just talk about it and get a conversation going? But I've talked about this whole PC bullshit for quite a while on my channel, and yeah, I only wanted to say good morning, and it's like nearly 8. Well, it is 8 minutes long. So yeah, I'm hungry now, and I need a coffee, and I obviously need a shower. So no hangover though, so that's always good. Anyway, I'm not sure what exactly I'll be doing today, but I'm sure I'll film some pointless shit. So enjoy it. Hello. You've not been on the vlog yet. I used to film you all the time, didn't I? What else is going on with my voice? Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can't even see that. So breakfast was nice, and I have to apologise about that little mini rant and ramble. It's just stuff like that, just as you probably know, pisses me off. So right now it is 3:05 in the afternoon. Just about to go take the bins outside, and going to pick up, well, the Schlenkerla beer, the Doppelbock that I put downstairs in the basement. I'm going to bring that up because I'm going to be doing a beer review of that, and I'm going to be dedicating it to Strat, because there's the Strat Memorial Brew in July, I think it is. So I'll be doing a little bit of a shout out for that as well. Record that today, probably upload that as well today also. I've just recorded the little intro shots for review 400, which is going to be the Amazing Haze, which I might have that today, I'm not too sure. I've still got a couple of beers that I could review, but I don't know if I'm going to be drinking all of them today. Might have a little bit of a day off. Got some stuff in the washing machine downstairs, so I'll be bringing that up soon. Showered, feel good. It's nice and cool outside. It's threatening with rain and storms and stuff, but I'm okay with that. I've got the stuff outside again, just so I can finish off drying. Put that away, then hang all the stuff up from today. Then I'm going to be doing some cleaning around the apartment, tidy it up a little bit, and yeah, so it's a typical boring Sunday. and this has been a typical long video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I enjoy putting them together. I like the whole process of it. So anyway, this bin is like right under my face and it fucking reeks. So I'm going to take that out and get all that stuff sorted. So see you in a bit. So here's something that's a little bit sad on my part. Yeah, because I love to save the labels of the bottles, because I'd love to save the bottles and display them and stuff, but being in a one-bedroom apartment and living with someone who really doesn't like beer, that really isn't an option. So I like to at least preserve the labels and stuff. So my tactic is I basically fill the bottles a little bit of water to weigh them down, with water to weigh them down, and then put them in a bucket and then just put the shower on, fill it up with hot water, and then eventually 9 times out of 10 the labels slip off. So yeah, if anybody's got any advice on how to get labels off in a much more efficient manner, then let me know in the comments down below. So once I've finished with the labels in the water bath, if you want to put it like that, and when they come off, some came off a little bit shitty, especially the Pirate Brew Berlin one, which hopefully I can salvage at least that centre part when it's dried out. Yes, I will go to that much effort. A lovely close-up of pens there, Peter. But yeah, I put them on this radiator because it like dries them from underneath and top, so they dry okay. I mean, that Bottleship one I think is going to be sticky, so I'll have to mount it to some paper and cut around it. But yeah, I don't know, I like preserving them, and it's a real shame when some of the labels don't come out like they did. I mean, like I was saying, the Festival beer one completely ripped, so I'll have to wait until I revisit that beer or buy another one, I'm not too sure. But yeah, just another little part of this hobby that I thought I would share. And again, if anybody's got any advice on how to preserve the labels in a much more efficient and safer manner, then feel free to let me know in the comments. Cheers. So I have literally just spent almost 20 minutes doing a review on this beer. I am not going to reshoot it. I'm not going to edit it down, because oh my word, what an experience that was, and still is. Yeah, the Schlenkerla Doppelbock Oak Smoke, 8%, just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. My favourite up to this point was the Märzen, but this just takes it to another level. It really, really does. And yeah, the other reason why the video was a long one, because I was dedicating it to a few people. I was dedicated it to Paul over at Peer Brew News, who I know is a massive fan of this and German brewing tradition in general. Dedicated it to Looney Larry as well. And of course I dedicated it to Strat, who is severely missed in the community, and I can't believe it's been about a year, maybe even longer. That's absolutely insane. I've talked about Strat before, and yeah, the thing is, I knew him nowhere near as well as a lot of you guys out there, and it was one of those things where it's like, I wish I got into this hobby on YouTube a lot sooner to get to know people like that. And yeah, dedicating that video to all three of those guys, to Looney Larry because of the work that he's done in helping preserve the memory of Strat. And I think it's in July. A lot of the BrewTube guys are doing a Strat, how is it worded, like Memorial Brew Day, with a few recipes, and they're all brewing one of the recipes, and then they're going to be doing like hangouts while they brew it and stuff like that, which I think is an absolutely wonderful thing. So yeah, I just had to make this video a bit of a special one, because that is absolutely beautiful. That is just hands down one of the most beautiful beers that I've tried in a long time. Well, I say that I've tried in a long time. I have had this one before when I was getting into craft beer. and real ale and in good international beers and stuff. And I remember absolutely hating the beer, just like drinking it. It's like, what is this? Oh, how times have changed and how palates have developed and tastes have developed. Yeah, it's almost making me feel like, why didn't I go to Bamberg now instead of Munich? Even though, yeah, I picked this up from Munich. But yeah, I seriously need to pull my finger out and make a pilgrimage over to Bamberg. Not just for the Schlenkerla stuff, but just the city itself. And I think I said really early on in this vlog that I've got family coming over at the end of the month. So I'm going to see if I can get a day trip to Bamberg sorted, because it just looks like an absolutely beautiful city in the first place, which is important. But of course, drinking beers like this, fresh from the source, come on. You know, you can be the biggest craft beer snob. It's getting a bit... I was looking even more pale then. You know, you could be the biggest craft beer snob, you could be one of these white whale hunters. But you know what? You can keep that sort of stuff. When I can get beers like this, you know, you can keep your Trilliums, you can keep your Tree Houses, you can keep your Cantillons, you know, you can keep all that sort of stuff. Because this, for me, is art in beer form. It really, really is. So, yeah, I'm going to savour every single drop of that beer. And, yeah, my labels are starting to dry out now. I'm almost speechless about this beer. Just really, really am. And this one has, like, completely knocked the Märzen off my favourite smoked beer. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful stuff. Give this beer a try, even if you don't think you'll be a fan of the style, then give it a try. But if you don't like the style, I can completely understand. But yeah, beautiful stuff. Anyway, God, this vlog is going to be absolutely epic. And to be honest, it's all just been shot in this tiny little apartment. So if you've made it this far, thank you. I really appreciate that, and I hope you've been enjoying it. So, who knows what the rest of the day will bring. So that's review number 400 recorded and edited. Yeah, I thought I might as well get it all done in one swoop, so then I can just have it uploaded for whenever. And I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this, but I decided to use my DSLR camera to film this one. And 9 minutes 12 seconds, it is an edited video by the way, 846 megabytes, resolution 720, quality high. I don't know whether I want the high or the medium. Fuck it, let's see how this goes. And yeah, number 300. Get your numbers right, Peter. Do you know what? No. That would probably destroy my MacBook. 570 meg. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see what that looks like. And that's not the right number. There we go. Oh, look at Mr. Handsome there. Ooh! Just concluded my little review series of the beers that the guys over at Pirate Brew Berlin, the ones that they sent me or gave to me when I was at the festival. I hope they carry on this project and do more different versions and play around with that porter, because it's a great porter to play with. And yeah, this Crazy Bastard Chili Porter brewed in collaboration with Crazy Bastard Sauce. Just wonderful. If you like your chili, you're going to really enjoy it. It's not overpowering, so if you're a spice head like who loves really, really hot stuff, you might be disappointed in it. But if you want something that's a little bit different from a porter and you want a chili that's incorporated and blended beautifully within the beer, then definitely give this one a go. The actual chili they've used is Trinidad Scorpion, which I don't think I've had before. But yeah, fantastic little beer. So it's now 9:45 in the evening. I've done absolutely fuck all today. Done a little bit of cleaning. I'm probably going to do a little bit more when I go upstairs. I'm in the basement right now because bringing bottles down, and I need to take the other bottle of the festival beer upstairs because guess what? Dickhead here deleted the video. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to do that tonight or not. I've got 2 more beers left because I've just drank my the chili porter, which I think I've literally just talked about. I've not kept track of what I've talked about on these vlogs, by the way. Don't know how you've made it this far, to be fair. Thank you, though. I drank a little bit more than I wanted to this weekend, and I've pretty much drank everything that I've bought. But I've got some good videos, and I'm going to be stopping drinking for a couple, well, not a couple of weeks, for a week after this weekend. Next time I'll be having a few drinks is on the following or the upcoming Saturday with Dean, because we're doing our 10th live review. Well, it's the 10th live review that I've done. I think it's like a 4th or 5th that we've done together. So we've got one beer, one special beer lined up for that one. What the hell's going on with my hair? Got one special beer lined up for that. And then I think we're doing, it's either Jever or Feltins. I can't remember the Pilsner. So very excited about that, but I'm not going to be drinking throughout the week. And I've got enough videos to, get fucking light. Just bear with me a second, chaps and ladies. Yeah, I've got enough videos on my computer to last pretty much probably through the whole of June. Plus I've got Review 400 recorded and edited. So that'll be going up for Review 400 obviously. And then whenever I decide to upload this one, it's going to be an absolutely massive file. But oh well. Anyway, I'm starting to get hungry and I'm just going to probably sit back and relax when I get back upstairs. Maybe do a little bit of cleaning, because I'm going to be doing some cleaning tomorrow, I know, before Jeannie comes home. And yeah, I'm torn whether I want to play Resident Evil 3 on the GameCube, or if I want to watch one of my favourite Let's Plays, Over the Gun. He's started uploading his playthrough of, what's it called? The Last of Us, the PS4 remastered version. I played a bit of that when we were back at Jeannie's mum's house, because her brother has pretty much all consoles and gets all the major games. So that's probably the only time I really play current generation games, to be honest. I'm more a fan of like GameCube, Wii U, that sort of stuff. Nintendo 64, beautiful console. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna try and complete Resident Evil 3 for like the 50 millionth time. Love that game, fantastic stuff. Anyway, this video is going to be way too long, so let's cut the chit chat and get on with the... Just go away. What? What's wrong? You hungry? How hungry? Really hungry? I fed you.
Well, that isn't right. Told you where, like round there or round here? I'm sorry, it might have said, but I was too busy looking at it.
Yeah, he can be a little bitch at times, but he's a little cutie as well. I love that little bugger. I'd be lost without him. Hodder! You come? You come? That's why I love him, because he's such an ignoramus. But yeah, how nice does it look outside right now? Tell you what, Regensburg has such a lovely atmosphere in the evening. But yeah, one day I'm going to have to take you down to the river. Oh, because it's a beautiful little place. Maybe I'll do some more out and about videos in the future as well. But no, that wasn't a big bowl of snot that you just saw, food-wise. That was some homemade guacamole. And I just bought like a herb baguette. And I'm just going to get my snack on while I watch Over the Gun playing The Last of Us. So, yeah, that's pretty much the rest of my evening. I might do the festival beer and then upload it tomorrow with a few other videos, because I can't really be bothered doing much today, well, for the rest of the evening. But yeah, if anything happens, then you'll obviously see more footage. But if not, you guys are awesome for sticking around with me for the whole weekend and sitting through what I'm guessing is going to be over an hour's worth of video. So I wouldn't do videos like this that often. I wouldn't put you guys through that. I just thought I'd do one of these like weekend type vlog things. And yeah, it's been fun doing it, although it's been a bit of a hassle getting transferring footage and stuff, but I've always like done it when I've been on the computer anyway. And yeah, I didn't have a bad weekend at all. It was a nice one. Didn't really do as much as I wanted to. And yeah, it's going to be nice having Jeannie back tomorrow. Back to normality. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me through this vlog. And let me know if you'd like to see more stuff like this every now and then. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy my food, and I hope that you've enjoyed your food as you've been watching this, or any drinks that you've had. And the drinks that you will need after this video, I hope you enjoy too. So thank you guys for watching, and I shall hopefully see you in the next vlog. Cheers. Awkward. Are you going to say bye-bye to everyone? Huh? Going to say bye-bye? No? You hate them? You hate the people who are watching this video? What, you think they've just wasted the whole time? But you love me though. That's the important thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah, okay, I'll stop. Are you going to lie down? Go on, lie down. Go, good boy. Good boy. Yeah. You haven't cuddled me all weekend, anyway. Yeah. Say bye. Yeah. That's all you're gonna get, guys. See you later. Change of plan. Doing some small cleaning jobs at 10 to 11 in the evening because I'm in the mood to do it. And why not do it now and save it until tomorrow when I'm not in the mood and I won't do it properly? So yeah, just doing some washing up. Gonna clean out the coffee machine as well so it can run properly. Sprayed some of the bathroom, like the shower, cleaning the toilet, that sort of thing. Yeah, all the stuff that's not too noisy for the neighbours. I mean, I'm not going to be fucking hoovering. And it's hopefully going to help me go to sleep in a couple of hours as well. So, yeah, that's just crotch. I was supposed to show you the washing up, but I just showed you my crotch. I'm very sorry about that. So who knows what I'm going to do after this. My name's James and I'm lying in my bed. Yeah. I hate myself too sometimes, so it's all good. Yeah, it's now 10 to 3. I finished doing my late night chores. I finished about 2 hours ago, actually. I'm going to finish that off tomorrow, well, later on this morning. I might actually get a good amount of sleep now. I'm hoping so, because I've really not slept that much this weekend. Looking forward to seeing Jeannie again tomorrow. I have missed her, even though it's only been a few days, but you know, you still do, don't you? Sometimes. No, it will legit be awesome when she's back. And I think I'll be meeting her at the train station. And McDonald's have got some vouchers. They like every few months there's like a 2-page voucher book thing. And we may be getting what's the deal? It's 22 chicken nuggets for €5. So we're probably going to get 2 of those. So that's 44 chicken nuggets between the both of us. And that's the thing. I've really gone off like the fast food stuff these past couple of years. I mean, that being said, I had a Burger King last week on the way home of dropping my dad off in Munich. Stopped off at the station and there's a Burger King at the station, so I picked myself up something to eat, and Jeannie wanted some chicken nuggets and fries, so bought them. Asian man who knew no German served me. Ended up just giving me large fries, even though Jeannie only wanted small fries, so fair play. And then we got home and ate it. It was like, ugh, this is fucking nasty. It's just, it was going down easily, but like almost straight away I was getting stomach cramps and shit like that. But like a good heroin, chicken nuggets from McDonald's are just so addictive. And you know that they're not good for you, but you know, you're still trying to tame that beast and, you know, chase that high and things like that. And Cat's looking at me really quite sinister right now. Yeah, just go eat, you fat fuck. Nah, I love him really. He's kept me sane, as have you guys. But yeah, I know it's not right, and I know I shouldn't, but there's something satisfying about the crapness of McDonald's chicken nuggets. Do you guys have any like foods like that where you know it's bad, you know it's shit, but I know in the back of my mind you're like, no, it's fucking nasty. But you just can't help it sometimes. I'm talking about food now and it's making me really fucking hungry. But yeah, I should get to bed so I can get the rest of the apartment finished tomorrow. I could have, you know, these past 2 days done it all really thoroughly, but been dicking about most this weekend and that's all I really wanted to do anyway. So yeah, legit ending to the video. Thank you guys for watching and keeping up with this. God knows how you've made it to this part of the video, but I really appreciate that. You know, I like making these videos, I like the interaction, and yeah, I've been really thankful of you guys lately in some of the videos that I've been recording. So, you know, count yourselves fucking lucky, you pieces of shit. Nah, seriously though, thank you guys for watching, and from me and the cat, we wish you a good day, good morning, good night, good orgy, good bukkake, whatever you're up to right now. And yeah, going unnecessarily vulgar. See you guys later. I'm going to bed. That was purposely a bad Scottish accent. I could do good accents most of the time. Don't you hate it when people end their videos like that? Fucking pretentious bullshit.